Friends, on behalf of the Compassion Football Club from Goa in India, a warm welcome to this video on Afro-Asian Compassion Girls Football community that we are trying to establish. Just to inform you first that Compassion Football Club was formed in 2016-17 in Goa, and over the years we have evolved to work mainly with the underprivileged and the marginalized girls and boys in India in different parts of the country. Now we are on our way to go to Afro-Asia and reach out to the marginalized boys and girls across these two different continents. I am now here in Nairobi along with Ishan Gaikwad, one of my team members, to establish the Afro-Asia Compassion Girls Football community in Kenya. We are all aware of the challenges that the communities of the underprivileged and the marginalized across the world are facing today. However, we know that Africa and Asia are the most hit. We see the challenges of poverty, of unemployment, and definitely about what's happening with girls, because they don't even get a chance to grow up in life in most situations. There are so many of them having pregnancy in their childhood.
The city, as more and more young girls drop out of school or just leave the education system. Windhoek, that has an estimated 300,000 people living in it, has become a city of many wonders and dangers. We took to the townships to take a closer look at the situation of young girls living in poverty and those that have the opportunity to go to school. Most girls living in this area have either dropped out of school because of early pregnancies, or some just prefer life on the street.
I have a life skills curriculum which we roll out to them, and it's really age appropriate. We have special topics for 9 to 13 years of age, and we also have topics that are related to 14 to 19 years of age.
To me, I don't see any bright future in me. I don't see anything next apart from getting married.
Majority of girls that you hear, life on a daily basis is a struggle.
You find that most families don't value girl education. They'll value the boys.
Some of them are literally told, since I don't have money, the only thing you can do is get married. I would get the cows to educate your brother.
Girls, they would rather offer themselves as a sex tool to get money for the family.
Sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. It speaks to youth in a language they understand. Sport can create hope where once there was only despair.
We have tied up with Earth Angels and many other organizations already in Nairobi in Kenya, but there are several regions and counties that we will need to go to in different parts of Kenya so that this compassion project goes to every nook and corner in the years to come.
Very good. Okay. Go little behind. Hands out. Little behind. Okay. When I say orange, you have to take a complete 360 turn and come like this. Okay. Let's do it. Orange. Very good. Okay. Apple. Good. Banana. Okay. Apple.
Every nation has some legendary football players in the women's section, and Kenya is nowhere behind. We have Doreen Nebwire and Aloch and Ida, who have made Kenya shine on the international map in football in the women's section. The concept we have developed is to see many of them from the younger community to grow to be legends in football in the near future. Lady De Silva speaking to one of the teachers and encouraging her as he saw her play football with the students and become a coach.
Very much, Brother Kennedy and the team that came from Goa. We had a very great moment with the children. We learned a lot through the football games, and we also learned a lot through the engagement that you made with our children. We are so happy, and we say that you come again, and we will be glad to host you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Compassion community of Kenya are blessed to have two people with the Order of Grand Warrior of Kenya. One, John Piedad Gomes, for his work that he has done over the last 6 decades in establishing schools across Kenya. Along with him is Paloma Fernandez, who has also been awarded the Order of Grand Warrior of Kenya for her service in the food production industry as she heads the Cereal Millers Association as the Chief Executive Officer of Kenya. One of the biggest challenges that the girls in Africa are facing are also about their menstrual health.
Now, the United Nations Children's Fund says misses school at some point during their period because of the lack of access to menstrual health supplies. UNICEF says inadequate water, sanitation, and hygiene facilities pose a major obstacle to girls, and without access to proper education and resources, girls may miss anywhere from 10 to 20% of scheduled school days. At least 500 million women and girls worldwide lack adequate facilities.
From here, we went to Ongata Rongai, one of the slum areas where there's so much of football happening, and we had the privilege of talking to some of the people there. Right. And I just heard from you saying that you have girls who are in the junior age categories, yes, from 13, 14, 15 and 16 and all that. Yes. And you prepare them even for life, yes, through education, that you send them to academies and all that. Yes. Just tell us a little more about that.
Okay, I have a few girls who are in grade 8. A few of them are doing their exam this year. So we are planning, already took them for trials for high school, so that when they are finished grade 8, they'll join Form 1. So like they already been chosen, 4 of them, they're in grade 8. So like next year, when they have done with the exam this year, they'll join Form 1 next year. And I'm so grateful for the trial that when they passed. Those 4 girls really did their best.
Wonderful.
Yes.
We are really excited about the whole thing that you're doing, and we're looking for a partnership with you in this Afro-Asia Compassion Girls Football community. Among the working team in Kenya, we would have Joki, a student of the International Sports Leadership School, and her husband Mervyn, who will be the key people who will be in the working committee. There will be many other friends from different parts of Kenya who will also join hands into this community. We would have Rene and many others who have already started supporting this cause of girls football among the marginalized and the underprivileged who will be part of the community. The Compassion community for girls football will be looking forward to different organizations and many of the international foundations across the globe to support this program. However, it will be key to find and see the different philanthropic organizations who will be able to come forward and support this cause through this program of the Afro-Asia Compassion Girls Football Community Initiative.